There is some exciting news coming in from the world of science. Astronomers are optimistic that they have identified a planet which holds the most definite signs of life.
Life on the mysterious exoplanet K2-18b might be real, but there's a terrifying twist no one saw coming. The James Webb Space Telescope has detected 4 potential signs of life on this distant world, located 120 light-years away. But with this discovery comes a chilling warning that cannot be ignored. JWST's findings on K2-18b are shaking up the scientific community. Orbiting a red dwarf star, this planet is behaving in unusual ways, making it a hot topic among researchers. One of the most intriguing discoveries is the presence of methane and carbon dioxide. While these gases alone are fascinating, their combination, along with water, suggests something even more extraordinary, possible biological activity. But that's not all. The telescope also detected dimethyl sulfide DMS, a compound that, on Earth, is exclusively produced by living organisms, primarily algae. This could mean K2-18b is harboring a biological secret that has the potential to rewrite what we know about life beyond our planet. And scientists are getting closer than ever to uncovering the truth. What does this exoplanet actually look like, though? That's a bit harder to figure out. Unfortunately, even the fancy JWST can't actually show us what the surface of these planets looks like. We don't have an exact image, no alien selfies, sorry. Instead, the telescope looks at light absorbed and emitted by the planet. Water and oceans, for instance, reflect light differently than forests or deserts. What we've got right now is a kind of light fingerprint from this world, which tells us there's probably a thick hydrogen atmosphere and tons of water. We can tell it's about 8.5 times bigger than Earth, which puts it in the class of planet scientists call Hycean worlds. That's a fancy way of saying it's a big, water-covered planet that's a bit warmer than ours, maybe like a giant greenhouse full of water. Astronomers have been puzzled by a strange glow surrounding WASP 76b, known as the glory effect. This phenomenon occurs when light scatters off particles, similar to the glowing mist seen around mountains or clouds on Earth. In the case of WASP 76b, light from its nearby star interacts with iron clouds, reflecting and forming a halo around the planet. Scientists believe that studying these unusual effects could challenge some of our existing ideas about physics. With the James Webb Space Telescope JWST uncovering so many unexpected phenomena, some researchers are beginning to question whether our current understanding of physics fully applies to the bizarre and extreme conditions of the universe. This exoplanet could even be our best chance yet at detecting extraterrestrial life, perhaps tiny, plant-like organisms. At the same time, planets like WASP 76b remind us just how unpredictable and untamed the cosmos truly is, balancing every potential ocean-covered paradise with its own set of wild, alien landscapes. There's a planet out there raining iron. We're just beginning to scratch the surface of what's out there, and it's becoming clearer that the universe is full of surprises, some hopeful, some bizarre, and all worth exploring. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. This exoplanet has really shaken things up for astronomers. It's almost like the universe decided to throw us a bone, hinting that life might not be as rare as we once thought. The red dwarf star it orbits, known as K2-18, isn't exactly the most welcoming host. Red dwarfs are known for their erratic behavior. Sometimes they flare up, sending out blasts of radiation. But even with that, the conditions of this world seem promising. The thick hydrogen atmosphere acts like a big protective blanket, shielding the planet from some of the worst effects of its star's tantrums. Plus, with all that water, it could be the perfect environment for some hardy, resilient forms of life. If we take a step back and consider what this means for our understanding of the universe, it's truly astonishing. Just a few decades ago, we had no idea that planets even existed around other stars. Today, we're not only discovering them in vast numbers, but some may even be brimming with life. The deeper we look, the more we realize that the universe is far stranger and more diverse than we ever imagined. Take planets like WASP 76b, for instance, worlds that defy expectations, where iron rains from the sky and temperatures soar high enough to liquefy metal. Then there's this newly identified water world, seemingly designed for life. The concept of a planet entirely covered in water once belonged to the realm of science fiction, but now it's becoming a scientific reality. This exoplanet offers us a glimpse of what such a world might actually be like. One without continents or mountains, just vast, endless oceans. Though we're still far from being able to visit a place like this, the data from the James Webb Space Telescope is the next best thing. It's revealing that these planets are not just barren rocks drifting through space, but dynamic, complex worlds, full of mysteries, waiting to be uncovered. K2-18b keeps surprising scientists, raising new questions about what's happening there. Is there evidence of potential life? This world is a symbol of hope, a reminder that life might not be confined to this little blue that we call home. The fact that we found a planet that has all the right ingredients for life, and that it's only 120 light years away, suggests that the universe might be full of places like this, places where life, in one form or another, has taken hold. And if there's one thing we've learned, it's that where there's water, there's a good chance that life could follow. The search for extraterrestrial life is really just beginning. We've got better telescopes, better instruments, and more data than ever before. And with every new discovery, we're learning that the universe is a lot more interesting than we could have possibly imagined. This exoplanet is just one among countless others. And if we've already discovered one that could harbor life, who's to say there aren't hundreds or even thousands more? The reality is we have no idea what awaits us beyond our world, but we're getting closer to finding out. In the years ahead, scientists will continue exploring this planet and others like it, aiming to refine measurements, analyze the chemistry of distant atmospheres, and perhaps even uncover undeniable signs of life. The journey won't be quick or easy, but the potential reward is immense. Imagine waking up one day to the news that we're not alone, that somewhere out there, an ocean teems with life. Even if it's just microscopic algae, that discovery would forever reshape our understanding of our place in the universe. But let's not forget the potential. Imagine if this planet does have some form of life, maybe not advanced civilizations with cities and technology, but simple organisms that have adapted to thrive in a hydrogen-rich, radiation-bombarded environment. That would be astonishing. It would mean that life can exist in forms very different from what we have here on Earth, and that the universe is capable of supporting life in a wider variety of places than we ever thought possible. It would also mean that planets we might have previously written off as too weird could actually be worth another look. Artificial intelligence is increasingly becoming a vital tool in this search. Telescopes like the JWST generate an overwhelming amount of data, millions of tiny signals, any one of which could hold clues to extraterrestrial life. AI algorithms excel at analyzing this vast dataset, identifying patterns that would take humans far too long to detect. Think of it as an exceptionally diligent assistant, tirelessly scanning through mountains of information without fatigue or oversight. This capability is essential, as the signals we seek are often subtle and hidden within layers of background noise, making them easy to miss. This exoplanet is just one piece of this giant puzzle. It's a fascinating piece, and the hints we're getting are tantalizing, but there's so much more to explore. There are thousands of exoplanets out there, each with its own story. Some of them are too hot, some are too cold, but some might be just right. And it's not just about temperature or distance from a star. It's about all the little things that come together to create an environment where life could take hold. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. That's what makes this journey so exciting. Every time we discover something new, it opens up more questions. It's a reminder that the universe is full of surprises and that we're only just beginning to scratch the surface. Regardless of whether we discover life on this planet, the very fact that we can detect these faint signals, analyze them, and debate their significance showcases the depth of human curiosity and ingenuity. In the years ahead, we may gather more data that provides a clearer answer, or we might develop new methods to study these distant worlds, bringing us definitive insights. Until then, we continue to watch, listen, and wonder. Because at its core, science is about asking questions, seeking answers, and relentlessly pursuing an understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. Could K2-18 behold more than just algae beneath its surface?